Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome for the first time if you're new here. I'm going to jump right into tonight's video. I'm going to be doing something I've never done before. It's a little scary to do on camera, which you've never done, but I've seen it done a bunch of times. So I'm going to go over my colors and everything as I pour them down to save time, and hopefully this will be a quick video that everybody will stay and watch till the end. That seems to be a little bit of a challenge sometimes, is getting people to watch your videos to the end. So I ask that you will do that, please. So I'm going to put down a base coat first. And this base coat, I've used up the last bit of my, what's it called? The 3.0 Blackest Black. Because you'll see one of my colors that I'm using is also a black. And that's just an Artist Loft, the old Flow black. So I'm hoping that you will be able to see a difference in the blacks with my base coat being the world's blackest black. So we're going to get this put down really quick. And what I'm going to be doing tonight is a simple ribbon pour. Like I said, can't believe I've never done one. But I have seen people do them, and I've only got 4 colors, so it's going to be a minimal painting. Again, I will go over my colors, and I've seen where people have put down one color at a time. I've seen where they've done big like layers, chunks, and just, laid each color one time in their cup. And of course, I've seen where they've done multiple layers. I think I'm going to combine those two. I'm going to put multiple layers, but they are going to be thicker layers. So, and I will worry about my sides and edges a little bit more later, so you don't have to sit here watching me do all of this. And I've got it on my great big 36-inch glass spinner. All right, I'm back. You'll miss this though. I was tilting this to get some of the paint off, and the whole left side of my head and hair is covered in black paint. All right, so my colors, like I said, I've got a white, which is Artist Loft, and then I've got a silver, which is, I've got Creative Inspiration in there. I've got Golden Iridescent Silver. I've got some Glimmer Ghost Gold from Eye Candy. That was an accident. I thought I was putting that in the white, put it in the silver. So we're going to see what that does when it dries. My favorite blue in the whole wide world. Deco Art Satin Enamel in the Seaside Blue. Arteza Pearl Turquoise. I added Arteza Pearl Sky Blue. And then I added a little bit of Folk Art Sky Blue. So 4 different blues in there to make this beautiful blue. And then, like I said, this black is just the Artist Loft Flow. All right, so I'm gonna start layering my cup. Just got a little cup, so I'm gonna put a healthy chunk of the white, and then I'm gonna put the black next. Then I'm gonna put some blue, and then I'm gonna put the silver, and then I'm gonna repeat that. Don't know if I'll do it in the same order or not. As a matter of fact, I'm not. I'm going to put some more black. Then I'm going to put the blue, kind of going backwards. Then I'm going to put some silver. And then we're going to put the white on top. Okay. There's my cup. Like I said, I've never done this before. I'm going to start out off canvas. not quite as much blue showed up as I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up another cup. And I'm going to put some blue and some black. Some silver. More blue. And I'm not putting any more white. Okay, we're just going to do this over this. It's weird. This white is doing like weird things. It's not breaking. It's not cells. It looks like wood grain. That's crazy. All right, we're going to pop some bubbles. All right, let's spin. I'm going to give a little spin first. That is crazy how that white has just exploded. I mean, it's pretty, but it's crazy how it has just, and no satin enamel in there. Nothing but Artist Loft Soft Body and Floetrol. That's it. All right, I'm going to spin the other way. I want to try to get some of this off. Look, y'all, I'm covered in paint. I love this corner. Maybe I'll just tilt that way some. I can't see what it's doing. Neither can y'all. Let me back you up. What I'm going to do, hopefully this doesn't mess it up, but I'm just going to take some of this blue and I'm going to run a line like that. I'm going to give it another spin. All right, I'm going to give it a final torch, bring you guys down, and we're going to take a look. All right, here she is. I'll take y'all in for some of these crazy details. Look at, oh look, I got sparkles. Look, Kelly, there's sparkles. You know what? I think that's probably that ghost gold pigment from eye candy showing up in that silver. That's going to look cool. So anyway, look at how this blue speckled through that black. I'm sure y'all could see even from up top how this white just exploded, but did some really cool things. Like I said, it's not that it's not separating or cracking or anything like that. But look, it's like it's wood grain look. It's so cool. I didn't get any cells, which I'm perfectly fine with. I didn't want cells in this. Like another reason I didn't add the satin enamel. And in planning, I didn't want my white to explode, but again, I'm not mad at it. I think these colors are gorgeous. I won't know if the black is going to show up well until it dries, because again, I've got two different blacks. I'm thinking, where's my finger? This black here is the Artist Loft, and of course this is the Blackest black background. Yeah, look at that sparkle. It's everywhere, but for some reason that's the only place my camera is showing it up at. Is that right? Showing it up. Anyway, look, there's like this little silver outline. Anyway, I think the colors are gorgeous. Could I have done better on my composition? Yeah, probably. Look at that. Look at how the blue speckled through that. Looks like a starry night. But again, this is my first time doing this, and I just figurated and threw the paint on the canvas. So, but again, just kind of showing you that it is an easy technique. I'm sure there's a lot more technical things that could go into it, but I just did it the easiest, simplest way to have create the vision I had in my head, and I was able to do that. So I hope you guys like it. I love replying to the comments, so leave me one. Let me know. What do you think? Give me a suggestion if you have better ways of doing this. I've seen some beautiful ribbon pours. Also, Poor Decisions Retreat. We are still taking sign-ups. We are filling up fast, but there are spots still available. Early bird special till March 31st. And all that information, there's a link down in the description box. Hit that and it takes you straight to the website. I'll also leave a pinned comment with the link in that. So 2 easy ways for you guys to find it. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. And until next time, bye friends.